Hi, you're watching Velo News TV. I'm Neil Rogers here at the start of Stage 11 of the Tour de France with Columbia rider George Hincapie. George, it's been a few days since we've chatted. A lot to catch up on. Let's go back to the Hincapie, the stage that ended on the Hincapie. Obviously, Kerkin lost yellow that day. It was a very, very hard day. Sort of take it through the stage. Take us through the stage from your perspective.
Yeah, that was a tough day. I mean, we started. I think we had 46 kilometer hour average for the first 70 kilometers, and it was all, lots of up and downs. So the peloton was really flying. There was a breakaway of 20 guys, and Garmin and Milram went up to the front to chase it down. It was a tough day, and then obviously we hit the climbs right after that. So Kim wasn't on a super day, but for not being a bad day, only lost 2 minutes to the favorites, and I think he's still within shooting contention of a podium.
So that's the feeling within the team. Okay, he lost the jersey. Now it's Cadel, Schleck is up there, CSC, but you're going to try to get Kerkin back onto the podium in Paris.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, we lost the jersey. Obviously, we don't have the completest team for the climbs. I mean, we got some of the best sprinters in the world, so the team chose to come here and look for stage. Sorry, it's got radio. Team chose to come here to look for stage wins, and obviously we'd had an amazing first week. We're super happy with that, and now our priority is to get Kim back up in the overall, and if we get some more stages, that'd be great also.
Can you just take us through your rest day? I mean, we were talking to Julian Dean earlier. I mean, basically, hey, take us through the descent, which has got to be completely hectic. I mean, I just can't imagine what it's like descending back down the climb through all the fans, and then into the hotel and what you did yesterday.
Yeah, the descent took forever to get back down. It seemed like an hour. It was probably less, but there were so many people walking down. But it was nice feeling just knowing that we had a day off.
And are people reaching out and grabbing you? And
no, not really. I mean, some people, they know you and they scream out, but pretty much go down as fast as possible within a safe speed, obviously. And then we got back to the hotel pretty late, around 8:30. And had some dinner, and my daughter came to visit me, so I spent the last 2 nights with her, hung out with her, took her to she played a bit in the pool, and had a really nice rest day with her yesterday.
Very nice. And let's talk about the stages ahead. Obviously the Alps are just about a week off. Cadel's got the jersey by a second. How do you see the GC playing out between now and the Alps?
I don't see much going on in the GC between now and the Alps. I think the first 3, 4, 5 spots should in theory remain the same, and then once we hit the Alps, the battle will be back on.
We've got a reader question here for you, and it comes from Jerry Yockey from Shelbyville, Illinois. Anyone else that has a question, please send in to velonewstv@competitorgroup.com. It's an interesting one. He says, when George says Columbia asked the team Rabobank or Team CSC to help pull the peloton back up to the lead group, what is the protocol? Does the team captain ask the other team captain for help? How is that communicated?
Could be the directors asking the other directors, or sometimes the riders ask each other and they'll go back and ask the directors. But if he's referring to the day that Cavendish won, we basically played our cards knowing that the other teams had more to lose by not catching the breakaway. We had already won a stage. We had the yellow jersey. So it really wasn't up to us to pull him back. It was just up to us to keep him within striking range to not take the jersey. So on those days, you kind of know that other teams got to step up to the plate and do the work.
On a day like today, I mean, let's say hypothetically the break stays away. Does that make the job harder for Silence than if the sprinter teams get motivated and they want to bring it back? They've got more teams driving. If the break looks like it's going to stay, that makes the job that much harder for the team defending the jersey.
Depends on who's in the break. If there's somebody that's 30 minutes down, then it's probably easier for Silence because they can just ride an easy tempo and keep them within a reasonable striking distance. And a day like today with such a hard climb at the end, it would be unlikely that sprinter teams will go up there. It'll be more likely that a breakaway makes it.
All right, George. Well, thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.